Hey there, this is Coins Alert. Everything is on fire and the price of XRP is falling like a rock. Almost the whole crypto market. XRP is worth $2.33 right now, which is also the time I'm recording this, 6 a.m. Friday, December 20th, 2004, 12 p.m. Central Time. This is the second day in a row that it has rained here in the morning, but as of this writing, XRP has dropped as low as $1.97. A lot of experts think it's likely to go down a lot. Of course, it depends on Bitcoin being the first one to go. Bitcoin has also been falling sharply. It's now worth $92,805. We'll see where this thing hits the bottom. Markets do find bottoms in the end. The bull run is still going on. In the end, a lot of people can ask me if I'm scared, even though I know this is obviously scary. It's not true. I'm not scared at all. And I'll give you a lot of reasons why, stress how normal this is, and go over some of the things I said yesterday, because I bet that a lot of you are scared again because of what happened the next day. Even though my soothing tones and reasonable things I said made you feel better yesterday morning, it's okay to stop having the feels. It looks like we're in a bull market. Before I go any further, I'd also like to say this about a lot of the things I found to share with you here. Finally, this is the main reason why being scared doesn't make sense here. Let's say that the worst case scenario comes true and we're actually going into a bull market. I don't believe that for a second, right? To be clear, none of the experts I follow think that's the case. But markets always get better, even if that were true. I will wait until the next market turn, even if it takes years. Because I don't need the money I put into crypto right now. I'm going to keep holding on to the same amount of cryptocurrency. I don't care because I just buy more when the market is down. It doesn't matter. I win because I wait. The market works that way. Please do not be upset about this. Do not let it make you too upset. It doesn't matter. You should know that markets will act this way. At this point, crypto has been doing this for exactly 16 years. You can also see price charts from 16 years ago. In this case, there's Bitcoin and then all the altcoins and how long they've been around. XRP over a decade, for example. If you look at any coin, you'll see that what's happening now is normal, even in bear. Yes, you should, it would be. Weird if this didn't happen sometime, so everyone needs to calm down a bit. Just over 2 hours ago, I shared this story and XRP was worth a little more at that time. 25 cents, and I'm sure I shared this at 4 or 8 in the morning. It's Central Time. Writing this, I have held XRP for more than 7 years, and the price has been well below $1 for almost all of that time. I have never sold a single XRP, so I find it funny that people are freaked out that the price dropped to $2.50 with the keyword being dropped there. It was 49 cents 6 weeks ago, you jerk. Get a bigger picture. That's why I can only laugh. I'm not pleased that I don't like it. I'm not happy that so many people are upset today, but it's silly and it's up to you to figure out what's going on in the world. But I think you should arm yourself with historical information about how crypto performs now that it's so volatile. It doesn't matter what asset class, XRP, Bitcoin, or any other coin. If you do that and then listen to reputable chart analysts, I think it will be a lot easier to control your emotions. But remember that when it comes to investing, you are your own worst enemy. So whether you want to buy, sell, or hold, it doesn't matter to me because I don't know what's best for you. Just don't let your feelings affect your choice. I can see why you're stressed out if you put money that you need right away. But that's why you do whatever you want. That seems like a bad idea to me. That's not something I would ever do with money I need right away. I put any extra money I have to work. I've been doing this every day for 7 years, and as you might expect, it's gotten better. Think about this type of asset 10 years from now. It will be a lot bigger than it is now. What do you think about XRP? You think that because the price just dropped? Yes, XRP has been around for more than 10 years, but this is the end. Indeed, it reached a new high. Around $2.90 wasn't even the all-time high, and now it's falling like a rock. It was worth 97 cents. So even though it made it through the lawsuit and everything else, there are now more developers than ever, and the group is bigger than ever. More people around the world are using crypto than ever before, but now it's over. It was a nice run, but this is the dip. This is the dip. This is the real run. And now it goes to zero. What are you thinking about when you say that? It's over. That's not what's happening here. The answer is no, not dips are normal. In fact, I talked about this from Yahoo Finance in a video I made yesterday. This is an old piece, but they were talking about 2017. It was written in parts by an analyst named Rect Capital. In 2017, Bitcoin had 12 dips between 10% and 25% deep and 6 big corrections, 30% to 40% deep and 7 people This is normal. In fact, we haven't had anything that bad in a while. Read this post. This is from right before I began recording. It's 5:57 a.m. today at 8 a.m. Central Time. This is from Jelly, in charge of charts. And this is why I'm not going to list all the price drops from the last 2 rounds, so you should look at your screen when you're not doing something else, like driving. Stay safe out there. Moms, get your hands on the wheels at 10 and 2. Here, though, you can see the market cycles that came before this one in 2020 and 2021, and before that in 2016 and 2017. And you can see that there are a lot of pullbacks. Then you can see that there were like 5 here in the last market period. Then he made a chart of 5 important drops of more than 20% for this market period. Okay, that's okay, the party wasn't over. We haven't even had our real alt season yet, not at all. As you can see, the average drop during the bull market of 2016 to 2017 was 32%. On average, the market fell 24% during the last cycle, which ran from 2020 to 2021. To help you understand, this is normal. And when something normal that you should expect to happen does happen, it doesn't mean to freak out. It means she'd be like, oh yeah, I knew that would happen because it happens every time, and it would be weird if it didn't. That sounds like the way you should feel about it. And then there's this cycle from 2023 to 2024 with an average pullback of 23% so far. It's pretty similar to the last cycle, and of course you would expect pullbacks from cycle to cycle as the overall trend goes down. This is because markets become less volatile as more people participate in them. It's easy to see why. Imagine someone putting a $20 bill on the table. If you want to double that amount, anyone could walk up and take a $20 bill out of their wallet, and it would be doubled. But now imagine that 7 billion people have done that. That will be harder to double, right? That means less instability then. The idea behind more money coming into the crypto asset class is the same. That being said, it's not impossible for one cycle to have a bigger average drop than the last. It would tend to go down. This is what I mean. Once we get there, if you look at a lot of rounds over a long period of time, this post from people who have been here for a while know what I'm talking about. This is one of the people who called the XRP pump in November, by the way. He says, I love bull market dumps. The strongest pumps follow soon after while you're crying. Whales are buying. Oh yes, let's talk about this. If I said in a video yesterday morning that whales were buying the dip from over a day ago, I said, hey guys, I hadn't checked the end check to see the data on whale activity, but I said I wouldn't be surprised because this is a clear slowdown. As a matter of fact, I think whales are buying the dip because they do that when prices are about to rise. There is no market peak right now. We're not really in the middle of it. Like, we're not going to fall. From the point of view of history, it doesn't make sense to act any differently as of right now. Well, you know you're good when the market is getting close to its peak. There will be times when whales go into distribution, which means they're selling. Yes, we will see that. From a historical point of view, though, we're nowhere near the numbers that would mean the end is nearly here. That is not at all true. What about this post, though? It was made yesterday, so think about that. While everyone was going crazy yesterday morning, the whales were buying yesterday. Look at this from chart expert Ali Martinez, 9:54 a.m. Yesterday at noon Central Time, whales bought an extra 110 million XRP in the last 24 hours. Let me take a guess again. I haven't looked at the whale data for today, but I'm sure that there will be a lot of different animals there, including charting selling Martinez. I bet that he'll also give an update. I wouldn't be surprised if more whales bought this dip because it was more noticeable. I'm just telling you that whales don't get caught off guard. That's not what it means. And